In an inspiring tale of ambition and adaptability, Jason Hopper's journey from a rock climber to a pivotal figure in rocket propulsion exemplifies the intersection of passion and opportunity. Hopper, who graduated with a degree in aerospace engineering from Mississippi State University in 2007, initially found himself at a crossroads during a routine break from climbing. While perusing a rocket propulsion textbook, a casual conversation with a fellow student opened the door to a career at NASA's Stennis Space Center, a leading facility for rocket propulsion testing located in Bay St. Louis, Mississippi. Reflecting on that chance encounter, Hopper shared, "A guy just walked up and randomly said, 'Hey, my dad works testing rocket engines.'" This unexpected connection marked the beginning of his journey into a field that would soon become his life's work. After graduating, Hopper joined NASA Stennis, where he transitioned from a contractor role to a civil servant position as a test conductor in 2011. Hopper's responsibilities at NASA have been vast and impactful. He has played a significant role in several high-profile projects, including the J-2X engine test program and preparations for the Space Launch System SLS core stage hotfire, an essential step leading to the successful Artemis I launch. "We offer operational excellence that I would argue you cannot get anywhere else," he asserted, highlighting the unique capabilities of NASA Stennis. The center, known for its family-oriented atmosphere, has become a hub for both governmental and commercial rocket testing, supporting companies like Blue Origin, Boeing, and Relativity Space. Recently, Hopper returned to NASA Stennis after a 4-year stint at NASA's Marshall Space Flight Center, taking on the role of risk manager for the Rocket Propulsion Test Program Office. In this capacity, he focuses on assessing risks associated with various projects, emphasizing the importance of maintaining national test capabilities. "If we lose a national test capability that impacts more than just NASA, it impacts the nation, because NASA is a significant enabler of commercial spaceflight," he explained. Looking ahead, Hopper remains optimistic about the future of NASA and its role in supporting the commercial space sector. "We have an opportunity to redefine what we as NASA and NASA Stennis do and how we do it," he said, acknowledging the shift from merely assisting commercial companies to taking on a more supportive role. This evolution in focus presents exciting prospects for innovation and collaboration in the ever-expanding realm of space exploration. Meanwhile, NASA's ambitious plans extend beyond individual careers. The agency is gearing up for significant missions that will enhance our understanding of Earth's atmospheric phenomena. In March, NASA, in collaboration with SpaceX, is set to launch the Electrojet Zeeman Imaging Explorer (EZIE) mission. This pioneering initiative aims to study auroral electrojets, intense electric currents that flow above the Earth and can disrupt power grids and satellite operations. EZIE will deploy 3 CubeSats equipped with advanced instruments designed to track these currents using a novel measurement technique known as Zeeman splitting. This innovative method will allow scientists to remotely map the magnetic fields created by the electrojets, providing invaluable data on their structure and evolution. EZIE is the first mission dedicated exclusively to studying the electrojets, remarked Larry Kepko, an EZIE mission scientist at NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center. The collaboration with citizen scientists is another exciting aspect of the EZIE mission. By distributing magnetometer kits to students and volunteers worldwide, NASA aims to gather a wealth of ground-based data that will complement the satellite observations, fostering a unique partnership between the agency and the public. As NASA continues to push the boundaries of exploration and innovation, the stories of individuals like Jason Hopper and missions like EZIE serve as reminders of the collective effort driving humanity's quest for knowledge beyond our planet. The agency's commitment to collaboration, risk management, and technological advancement positions it as a leader in the new era of space exploration, paving the way for future discoveries and deeper understanding of our universe. In an unprecedented situation, 2 NASA astronauts remain aboard the International Space Station (ISS) as they prepare to provide an update on their extended stay in orbit. Astronauts Suni Williams and Butch Wilmore, who were originally scheduled for a brief 8-day mission testing Boeing's Starliner capsule, have been stuck in space since June 2024 due to technical issues with the spacecraft. As NASA prepares for their return, the astronauts are expected to deliver insights into their experience and the circumstances that led to their prolonged mission. Their journey began with the aim of evaluating the performance of the Starliner capsule, a critical component of NASA's commercial crew program designed to transport astronauts to and from the ISS. However, following a series of technical difficulties that prevented the capsule from completing its mission, NASA made the decision to keep Williams and Wilmore aboard the ISS for their safety. The capsule returned to Earth without crew, adding another layer of complexity to an already challenging situation. Being part of the ISS family has been an incredible experience, and while we miss Earth, the view from up here is worth it, Williams remarked, highlighting the unique perspective of life in space. The astronauts have been living and working on the ISS for nearly a year, adapting to the challenges of microgravity and the isolation of space. NASA has since arranged for the astronauts to return on an alternative spacecraft, a SpaceX Crew Dragon, which has been a reliable option for crew transport since its successful missions began. This decision not only demonstrates NASA's agility in addressing unforeseen circumstances but also highlights the collaboration between NASA and commercial partners, which has become increasingly vital in modern space exploration. As they prepare for their return, the astronauts have been conducting scientific experiments and maintaining the ISS's operations. Their extended presence has allowed for the continuation of important research that contributes to our understanding of life in space, and the data collected during their time aboard will provide invaluable insights for future missions. The upcoming update is eagerly anticipated by both the public and the scientific community, as it will shed light on the astronauts' experiences and the implications of their extended stay. With the change of command ceremony set for March 7, 2025, where Williams will hand over command to fellow astronaut Oleg Ovchinin, the mission is entering a new phase. As they approach their return, the astronaut's story serves as a reminder of the challenges of space travel and the resilience required to overcome them. The successful return of Williams and Wilmore will not only mark the conclusion of an extraordinary chapter in their careers but also pave the way for future astronauts to embark on missions with enhanced safety and confidence. As space exploration continues to evolve, the lessons learned from this experience will undoubtedly inform and improve the safety protocols necessary for the bold endeavors that lie ahead. NASA's astronauts are currently navigating a complex situation aboard the International Space Station (ISS) as they prepare for their return to Earth, a journey that has garnered significant attention from both the scientific community and the public. Astronauts Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmore, originally scheduled to return earlier, will now be making their descent in late March 2025. A delay prompted by scheduling adjustments and technical issues with their intended spacecraft. NASA's Crew 9 mission was initially slated for a smooth transition back to Earth, but the agency pivoted to using a SpaceX Crew Dragon spacecraft due to ongoing complications with Boeing's Starliner. This decision underscores NASA's commitment to ensuring safe and reliable crew rotations aboard the ISS. Switching spacecraft is part of our broader plan to maintain a trustworthy crew rotation system, explained a NASA representative. The Crew 9 astronauts, who have been aboard the ISS since June 2024, have engaged in vital scientific experiments during their extended stay, contributing significantly to ongoing research efforts. Williams and Wilmore will be joined by two other astronauts on their return journey shortly after the launch of Crew 10 on March 12, 2025. This mission will introduce new crew members to the ISS, including NASA astronauts and McLean and Nicole Ayres, alongside international partners from Roscosmos and the Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency (JAXA). As Williams and Wilmore prepare for their departure, they continue to conduct rehearsals and simulations to ensure a smooth re-entry, which will involve a controlled descent and splashdown in the Atlantic Ocean or Gulf of Mexico. Meanwhile, the astronauts aboard the ISS have remained engaged with Earthbound viewers, participating in educational outreach by answering questions from students in Ohio and Texas. These interactions, set for March 5 and March 6, 2025, are part of NASA's ongoing efforts to inspire the next generation of explorers. For more than 24 years, astronauts have continuously lived and worked aboard the space station, testing technologies and performing science that benefits people on Earth, stated a NASA official. In a fascinating display of the beauty of our planet, astronaut Don Pettit recently captured stunning images of fishing boats illuminating the waters off the coast of Thailand with green lights. Known as Thai Aurora, fishing boats use green lights to lure their catch. Striking view from orbit, Pettit remarked, highlighting the unique perspective offered by life in space. As NASA continues to navigate the intricacies of human spaceflight, the return of the Crew 9 astronauts signifies not just the end of their mission but also the ongoing evolution of space exploration. The agency's ability to adapt and overcome challenges is critical as it prepares for future missions, including its ambitious Artemis program aimed at returning humans to the Moon and eventually sending them to Mars. Looking ahead, the successful transition between Crew 9 and Crew 10 will be crucial for maintaining the momentum of research aboard the ISS. And it will be interesting to see how upcoming missions build on the legacy of those who have paved the way in human space exploration. As NASA works to ensure the safety and efficiency of its operations, the world watches with bated breath, eager for the next chapter in humanity's journey beyond our home planet. In a groundbreaking development for atmospheric science, researchers at Harvard University in collaboration with NASA have unveiled a novel metasurface optical element that promises to enhance our understanding of atmospheric aerosols. These tiny particles, which include water droplets, volcanic ash and smoke from wildfires, play a crucial role in weather patterns and air quality. Traditional polarimeters, which measure how light interacts with these aerosols, have been pivotal in atmospheric studies, but their utility in space has been limited. The recent advancements in metasurface optics could change the dynamics significantly. NASA's recent plankton aerosol Cloud Ocean Ecosystem PACE mission, launched in 2024, marked a significant milestone as the first space-based mission utilizing polarimetry in over a decade. Kirk Noblespace, an atmospheric scientist at NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center, emphasized the importance of these instruments, stating, "The composition of aerosols, the shape, the size, that's something that we really need to understand better to improve climate modeling." This need for enhanced understanding has catalyzed research into new technologies for polarimetry. The Capasso Group's exploration into metasurfaces, supported by NASA's Earth Science Technology Office (ESTO), has yielded promising results. Their study, published in reputable journals such as Optics Express and Applied Optics, demonstrated that the metasurface optical element can effectively detect polarized light in key wavelengths 550, 670 and 870 nanometers, ideal for observing aerosols and cloud particles. Federico Capasso, the project's principal investigator, remarked, "I think all of this will play well for the long-term plans of NASA, underscoring the potential implications of their work. Unlike traditional optics that depend on bulk materials, metasurfaces utilize intricate arrangements of micrometer-sized structures. This innovative approach allows for a significant reduction in size and weight factors that are critical for space missions." Lisa Lee, a former member of the Capasso team, highlighted the advantages, stating, "The size, weight and mass production possibility are often quoted as advantages for metasurface optics. Such benefits could lead to more cost-effective space missions as lighter components are less expensive to launch into orbit. The unique grading pattern etched onto the metasurface enables it to separate and observe scene into distinct polarization channels. This innovative feature allows for a compact polarimetric system to be constructed within a single element, which could revolutionize the design of space-based polarimeters." Noah Rubin, a co-investigator on the project, noted the significance of this achievement. "We realized it would be possible to make essentially what we call a flat polarimeter. While the path to a flight-ready metasurface polarimeter is still underway, the foundational work done by the Capasso Group lays the groundwork for future advancements in the field." Rubin expressed his aspirations for continued development, stating, "I'd like to extend some of this work to include infrared light, which is a very important wavelength regime for ice cloud remote sensing." As NASA continues to explore the capabilities of this technology, its implications for climate science and atmospheric study could be profound. Future missions may leverage these innovations to improve our understanding of aerosols and their impact on Earth's climate. The integration of metasurface optics into polarimetric systems could lead to a new generation of instruments enhancing our ability to observe and analyze the atmosphere with unprecedented precision. As the landscape of Earth science technology evolves, the potential for new discoveries remains vast, promising a bright future for our understanding of atmospheric phenomena. NASA's Mars rover Curiosity has recently made significant strides in its exploration of the red planet, capturing striking images and conducting valuable scientific observations during sols 4468 to 4470. The rover, which has been traversing the Martian terrain since 2012, continues to unveil the mysteries of Mars, particularly as it climbs through the layered sulfate strata toward fascinating geological formations known as boxwork. On February 28, 2025, Curiosity's left navigation camera Navcam recorded a noteworthy image of its wheel awkwardly perched atop one of the rocky outcrops, highlighting the challenging navigation of the terrain. Despite a successful drive that advanced the rover approximately 21 meters southward, the precarious position of its wheel prevented the team from safely unstowing the rover's arm for contact science. However, the mission team adeptly adapted to the situation by maximizing Curiosity's imaging capabilities. A large mast-cam mosaic was planned to capture the sedimentary structures of the nearby Texeli Butte, while the ChemCam's long-distance imaging capability was employed to observe the intriguing boxwork strata on Gould Mesa. Dr. Lucy Lim, a planetary scientist at NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center, noted, even in the face of challenges, the adaptability of the Curiosity team allows us to continue gathering vital data about Mars' geological history. The rover's mission has also coincided with a seasonal shift on Mars, marked by the onset of aphelion cloud belt season and a transition in atmospheric dynamics. This has provided a unique opportunity for the science team to conduct various atmospheric observations, including measuring argon levels and characterizing cloud patterns using ChemCam and APXS instruments. In parallel to Curiosity's activities, NASA's Perseverance rover has also been making headlines with innovative approaches to maximize its scientific output. On February 20, 2025, Perseverance cored a serpentine-rich rock named Green Gardens, generating fresh drill tailings that presented a unique challenge for the team's Sherlock instrument, which is designed to detect organic compounds. Given the harsh Martian environment where the surface is often exposed to damaging ultraviolet rays, the team employed an unprecedented technique, compacting the tailings into a flat patch to facilitate effective measurements. This creative solution yielded successful spectral scans showcasing the potential for novel scientific methodologies on Mars. As the exploration of Mars continues, both rovers are set to expand our understanding of the planet's past and present. The innovative techniques employed by the Perseverance team not only enhance the scientific yield of their findings but also pave the way for future missions. Meanwhile, Curiosity's ongoing observations contribute to a broader understanding of Mars' atmospheric conditions and geological features as it continues its ascent toward unexplored regions. With NASA's ambitious Moon to Mars roadmap in place, the next year promises to be pivotal for space exploration, as scientists unravel the mysteries of our neighboring planet. Each discovery adds a crucial piece to the puzzle of Mars' wet past and its potential for supporting life. As the rovers push further into uncharted territory, the excitement for what lies ahead only continues to grow, leaving both scientists and space enthusiasts eager for the next chapter in Martian exploration. In a remarkable achievement for private space exploration, Firefly Aerospace's Blue Ghost lander successfully touched down on the lunar surface early Sunday morning, marking a significant milestone in the race to harness commercial ventures in space. The landing occurred at 3:34 a.m. Eastern Time as the robotic vehicle settled onto the Moon's Mare Crisium, a vast lava plain. This event not only solidifies Firefly's position in the growing sector of private lunar exploration but also underscores the potential for commercial partnerships with NASA. Will Coogan, the chief engineer of Blue Ghost, celebrated the successful landing during a live broadcast, stating, "You all stuck the landing. We're on the Moon." In a moment of collective jubilation, Jason Kim, Firefly's CEO, declared, "We got some moon dust on our boots," encapsulating the excitement surrounding this achievement. The Blue Ghost lander is now the second privately built spacecraft to achieve a soft landing on the moon, a feat that has proven elusive for many, including attempts by various nations and private entities. Only China's Chang'e program has successfully accomplished a similar mission on its first attempt. Other endeavors, including those by India, Russia, and a Japanese non-profit, have ended in crashes that left their mark on the lunar surface. Firefly's success is particularly notable as it emerges from a tumultuous history marked by legal battles and financial challenges. Originally founded as Firefly Space Systems in 2014, the company faced significant hurdles, including a major lawsuit from Virgin Galactic and a withdrawal of critical funding from a European investor. However, under new ownership and with renewed focus, Firefly has pivoted to significant contracts, including the $101.5 million NASA mission that culminated in the recent lunar landing. The Blue Ghost mission carries 10 instruments as part of NASA's Commercial Lunar Payload Services (CLPS) program, with several focused on studying lunar dust, a critical factor for future astronauts and equipment. "We'll be looking at how dust adheres to various materials," explained Maria Banks, the project scientist for NASA's CLPS program. "Understanding lunar dust is essential as it poses challenges to machinery and can affect human health during long-term missions." The landing of Blue Ghost also opens the door to future lunar exploration. The mission is designed to last approximately 14 Earth days, allowing for extensive data collection and experimentation. Notably, the lander will test techniques to mitigate dust accumulation and explore the feasibility of using American GPS and European Galileo navigation signals on the moon. While Firefly celebrates this accomplishment, the lunar landscape is becoming increasingly crowded with exploration missions. Just days following Blue Ghost's landing, Intuitive Machines is set to launch its second lunar lander, Athena, aimed at the moon's south pole, a region of great interest due to its potential water deposits. Additionally, a Japanese lander, Resilience, is expected to enter lunar orbit in early May, further intensifying the race for lunar resources. As these missions unfold, the quest for water on the moon's south pole is drawing significant attention from scientists and space agencies. Water is seen as a vital resource for supporting long-term human presence on the lunar surface, reducing reliance on Earth-supplied materials. The Lunar Trailblazer orbiter, launched recently, will map water distribution, while Intuitive Machines' Athena will drill into the lunar soil to gather crucial data. The ongoing exploration efforts signal a new era of lunar activity with potential implications for future human missions and sustained presence on the moon. As Jason Kim stated, "As long as we execute, we're going to keep going bolder and bigger." With the moon becoming a focal point for international collaboration and commercial activities, the coming years promise to yield exciting developments in our understanding of lunar resources and the possibilities for human exploration beyond Earth.